In a fire station in Livermore, California, there's a light bulb that has been glowing, almost without stopping, since 1901. It has outlived 2 world wars, the company that made it, and everyone who is alive to watch it turn on. It is, for all practical purposes, immortal. And here's the thing. Your light bulbs, the ones you replace every year or two, could have been immortal too. The only reason they're not is that in 1924, a group of men sat in a room and decided you weren't allowed to have nice things. This is the story of the day we started making everything worse on purpose. The men in that room ran the world's biggest light bulb companies, names you still know, like Philips, Osram, and General Electric. And they had a problem. Their bulbs were too good. A bulb that lasts 2,500 hours is a genuine feat of engineering. It is also a financial disaster, because the customer who buys one simply doesn't come back. So they formed a secret group, the Phoebus cartel, and they made a rule. From now on, every bulb would be engineered to die at 1,000 hours. Not because they couldn't do better, because they agreed not to. They even fined each other for selling bulbs that lasted too long. Engineers who'd spent their whole careers making the bulb better were now quietly paid to make it worse. And it worked. Within a few years, they'd cut the average bulb's lifespan roughly in half. They didn't fail to build a better product. They took a better product and unbuilt it. And here's the part that should genuinely bother you. This wasn't a glitch. It was a strategy. One so useful it eventually got its own polite little name. Planned obsolescence. The logic is simple and quietly evil. A product that lasts forever only sells once. So the death date stopped being a flaw and became a target. A number an engineer gets handed, right next to the weight and the cost. The light bulb was just the practice run. Because once you can decide exactly when a thing dies, you can do it to absolutely anything. Which brings us to everything you own. That printer that suddenly refuses to print for no reason you can find? A lot of them hide a tiny chip counting every page, programmed to declare the whole machine broken the moment you hit a certain number, while nothing inside it is actually broken. Your phone battery quietly dies in 2 years and is glued in place, so swapping a $5 part means buying a $1,000 phone. And a few years ago, Apple got caught secretly slowing down older iPhones and got fined for it in several countries. The 1924 playbook never went away. It just moved into the software where you can't see it and can't unscrew it. You came here for a conspiracy. And in 1924, it genuinely was one. An actual, illegal men-in-a-room cartel. But the truly uncomfortable part is what happened next. It stopped needing to be a secret. The modern version isn't a conspiracy at all. It's just a business model. A calm, agreed-upon answer to the question, what if our stuff was a little worse? And you pay for it twice. Once at the store and once again later, as it piles up in a landfill, because we now throw away tens of millions of tons of electronics every single year. There is some good news. Right-to-repair laws are slowly forcing companies to let you fix the things you supposedly own. But sit with the strangest detail in this whole story. That immortal bulb in California now sits behind glass, with its own live webcam, watched around the clock like a museum piece. Because a thing that simply lasts forever has become so rare, so faintly unnatural, that we put it in a display case and marvel at it. Your toaster could be immortal too. They just did the math and decided it shouldn't be.